Tonight we are in London, Kentucky, and we're going to do a Main Street walkthrough. Right now we are heading down to Town Center Park, where the big Christmas tree is all lit up. I've shown it in some past videos, make sure you go check those out. The tree lighting ceremony, the drone light show we had, just videos, so go check those out after you watch this one. But yeah, it is very lit up down Main Street. No one's out because it is almost 12 o'clock at night. In fact, it's Christmas Eve. It's 11:51 p.m. So it's going to be crossing over to 12 o'clock, which is Christmas Day. It actually looks like there are some people over here. I think they might be drunk. Maybe. They might be drunk. Maybe not. Maybe not. Look both ways. Do a little jaywalking. I guess I could have parked over here. Guess I should have done that. So they're over there. I want to avoid over there. Pretty sure they are drunk. Could possibly be. Maybe not. But it's very lit up and it looks really nice. There's our tree over there. And then there's Main Street. We'll be walking that here in a minute. So, if you did catch my drone show video, over here is where I stood, and then they had the show up there. Like I said, if you have not watched that video, make sure you check that one out after this one. That was a pretty good show, and I got the whole thing on video. But yeah, I sat, or stood, right here, and viewed it up there. Looks like there's camera up there. Camera's filming me, I'm filming the camera. It's pretty nice how they have cameras for everyone's safety. Up here they had some Christmas shows. People caroling. It's a good backdrop for pictures. I think that's why they got it set up like that. It looks pretty nice. I do want to note that I appreciate all my subscribers and viewers, but there are a large number of you that are not subscribed to the channel at all. So if you would, I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel. And also there's a bell beside the subscribe button. If you hit that bell, it'll just notify you whenever I upload videos just like this one. Also, giving the video a thumbs up definitely helps the channel as well. So it is currently 11:55. Christmas will officially be in 5 minutes. Christmas of 2024. A reindeer? Oh, you can go put your face in the reindeer. Or the snowman. Or the other reindeer over there. Guess I could do that for video. Alright. Here's the reindeer. Yeah. And then we got the snowman over here. Guess we could put our face in the snowman. If I can reach around this banister here. Oh, yep, there's that. And then I already did the one reindeer, so we're not going to do that one. It is officially Christmas 2024. So here we have our town tree. Very tall and very lit up. Now, when they were doing music here, up there, it was synchronizing with the music, and it would have like Rudolph, reindeer, you know, like it had just visuals that was pretty cool on the tree. Be sure to go check them videos. I already mentioned it, but yeah, definitely they're worth the watch. Definitely go check those videos out that I did. London Town Center. This is a very, very beautiful park. Definitely did not have a park like this back in Ohio. And if there was, which there wasn't, at least not in my area, it would have probably got trashed. Vandalized. Definitely. Trees making some funky noises. Just loops us right back around. I like these displays here. Even has the ring with it. It's pretty cool. And they have another one over here as well. Christmas tree bulbs. Just to give you guys an idea of how big it is, it's pretty big. And then there is this walk under passage. Don't know what you would call it. An overhang. Guess you really should be walking in this way. It says Merry Christmas, Town Center, London, Kentucky. Very, very nice park. You gotta do it for the thumbnail. And then watch, I probably won't even use that for the thumbnail. But hey, you never know. Alright, I think it's time to now walk Main Street and show the lights. We will start on this side, because I'm parked on this side. We'll start on this side and just do a walk through. Most of the lights do look like this, but down after Main Street, there's some pretty cool like display lights. There's like a Jack in the Box, probably about 2 miles down. It's like lit up and it has like a, it's pretty cool, trust me. Stay tuned for that. That's like 2 miles down. After Main Street, we're going to get in the car and drive a little bit, and I'll show those displays because they're not really, I guess it's probably still Main Street, but it is down a little ways. I'm not walking that far. So something that I do think is pretty cool is I started this, and this was the whole plan. I started the video on Christmas Eve, and I'm having the video run into Christmas, which is now here. It is now Christmas. So I started on the eve of Christmas, and now it is Christmas. Tax services. People will probably be using that pretty soon. Oh, look, a barber shop that has one of the little spinny carousel. I've actually saw how it's made, and it shows how those are made. It's pretty cool. The Moody Cow. Unfortunately, this business got pretty much robbed for the most part by another local big company factory. Look into it, definitely. Look up Moody Cow. It's a small family ran business and a company, pretty large factory that makes like very well-known cookies. Look into all this. They did a big catering order. It was like $3,000, and the company never paid up. And an anonymous donor, they didn't want to be known, they donated the $3,000 that was owed, because the shop owner of Moody Cows was pretty worried that her business would get shut down because she was really relying on that money. Seriously, look into it. Crazy. It just like happened like last week, 2 weeks ago. Like, it was in the news. Definitely look into it. Crazy. Hey, another barber shop. No carousel, like the little spinning sign display, but there is a boot. There is a boot. A very, very big boot, might add. Compare boots. Yep, pretty big boot with cigarettes. Tattoo parlor. I actually have no tattoos. Don't plan on ever getting any. Nothing against them, I just don't want a tattoo. Mr. Bicycle Man. There's all kinds of parking I gotta park at. I didn't park far or anything. I'm like right along the road, like in like a little parking area. There's quite a bit of parking, and we have free parking uptown. Like, there's actually a sign, like a parking garage that says free parking. That's pretty cool. But Mr. Bicycle Man, where you can lock your bicycle up. More shops down Hill Street. We are not going to go to Hill Street. We're going to continue on Main. The Abbey Restaurant. Like Abbey Road. There's like a little Abbey Road here. And we have the Abbey Restaurant. Clashed on Main. The McGee stage. Now playing Follow Along. Meet me at the McGee. There's a cheetah. We do have a clock tower over there too. I think that's pretty cool. Right over there. I was thinking about standing at the clock tower when it struck midnight, like for Christmas, but I didn't know if it was like a minute or so off or anything like that. So we just went with the traditional, I guess not traditional, more modern approach, holding the cell phone up. Hey, Santa Claus and his reindeer in this storefront window. Faithful friends who are dear to us will gather near to us once more. Once again, as in olden days, the McGee is coming back to life. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. I missed this. I didn't see this walking because I was so tuned into the clock. Sometimes you just gotta step back and admire, see things. Very, very lit up Main Street. We have a little house. Little house in there. We can go and run in and get Santa's in there. We have a little house with Santa in here. I believe Santa was in here. Now that is a picture of Santa. But I believe when they were doing the parade, which I was here for the parade. I have footage of the parade. I have footage of the parade. But I did not stay the whole time of the parade because Presley was very cranky and wanted to go home. So I didn't really want to make a video of the half of the parade. But I do have footage. Maybe I can insert some of the footage. But I do have some footage of the parade because I was there. But I believe Santa was here that night. They have the little tapered off rope section. The retractable rope barrier. Very, very neat. But of course, Santa's not here tonight. He is delivering presents. It's Christmas. He's delivering all the presents right now. So that's where Santa is. He's not in this house. He was in this house. He's no longer in the house. He's delivering all the presents tonight to all the good little boys and girls. But we will still tour around it. We have a nice little display walkthrough. The little raccoon and squirrel all nestled up warm in there with their presents under the tree. We have some canned goods here. If anybody could use any canned goods, they are here. I assume these are for anybody that could use them. There is our county courthouse. Something I have noticed is there are a lot of banks around here. A lot of banks. I still need to get with a local bank. I have not done that yet. I'm with Chase Bank, but the closest one is Richmond. And that's like an hour away, 45, 50 minutes away or so, give or take. And that just doesn't work for me. So I need to get like a local bank. But it seems like there are a lot to choose from, so I need to get on that. There's one called L&N. I've heard it's pretty good. I may look into that one. It's a federal credit union, I believe. Looks like there's more cameras up there, which is good to know. UPS and FedEx drop off and USPS right here. That makes it nice. They're all right here, so if you need to ever drop anything off, which sometimes there's UPS packages. I never really ever have FedEx, but occasionally, like Amazon returns, using it for that. So that's good to know. That, especially how they're all grouped up right here. So it looks like we are nearing to the end of Maine. I need to walk back up this way to get to my car. And then, like I said, we're going to travel down a little bit. And there's some, trying to think of the word for them. Interactive, like the first one that comes to mind is the Jack in Box. And it blinks and lights up. He's like jumping out of the box. It's pretty cool. Trust me, it is pretty cool. Looks like we have another courthouse here. Another bank. Like I said, we have another bank. All kinds of banks. Looks like this will be the London Courthouse Annex. Investing in America. That's what that said. So this is 2nd Street right here. We're still in Maine. We're going to head down this way. The lights are kind of thinning out. But like I said, there's some pretty cool interactive blinking. Well, the one that I know for sure does blink is a Jack in the Box. And that one's pretty cool. Like I said, we're going to drive down and see those. It's a pretty steep hill. Somewhat steep. Sledding down that would probably, I would say it'd be fun. Don't encourage it because this is Main Street. But if that was icy, I would not want to be driving down that. It's a decent grade of a slope, let's just say that. But a lot of the roads are like that here, I've noticed. We haven't got a whole lot of snow this year, I will say that. Just a feathering or a tickle of snow. We definitely have not had much at all. Now there is a pretty cool display I want to show you guys down here. I could have even parked, okay, maybe not parked here. This is a law firm. Yeah, definitely could not park here. Probably maybe, but no, because they know their stuff and they could sue me for parking here. We'll just stick to the county free parking. No problem with that at all. Oh, here's the London City Police right here. Over there. I did not know that building was there. But it is. So one of the displays I do want to show is down that way. So we're just going to like fast forward down there in the video. Well, at least I'll stop the video and we'll go down there and show you guys that, because that's pretty cool. I gotta get on that side of the road, and then we'll come back up this way and I'll get to my car and we'll head down more and I'll show you guys the pretty cool ones, and then we'll wrap up the video. We are now crossing the road. I did not jaywalk this time. We used actual crosswalk, just so we know. Pretty cool tree here. But the visual, one of the visuals that I want to show you guys, and there's not many more after that, but we definitely do got to get inside the car, because it's probably 2 miles or so down, and I'm not walking all that way when there's actually a little drive parking spot beside the Jack in the Box that I can park at and get out and show you guys. And here we have it. A display of baby Jesus. Camels. I believe those are the 3 wise men, I believe. Very, very cool. And there's nothing really else lit up around here. This is Main Street's that way. And this is, I guess this is probably still technically Main Street. I really want to show you guys this because I think it's pretty cool. So now this is where I may lose viewers. I'm pretty dark right now because, like I said, it's not all lit up around here. This is where I may lose viewers, because I do believe there's a God. I do believe in God. I do. I don't talk about it enough, but when I was a little boy, I grew up going to church. I remember Awana, and I thought that was real. I really enjoyed that as a kid, and I haven't been in years. That was years and years ago, so I'd like to find a good church down here and maybe start going, because I do believe and really enjoy that, and I want to show you guys that. So I may lose some viewers for talking about my beliefs, and that's all right. There's nothing wrong with that, but yeah, I need to find a good church down here, and I like to do that and get back into going, because I enjoyed that as a kid. I just remember the Awana is what it was called. So I remember it was outside of Williamstown, Ohio, between Dunkirk and Arlington, Ohio. And I really enjoyed growing up, and we had the Sparks program. I do remember that. Sparks program. I do remember that growing up. And I don't know, I've always been a believer, and like I said, if I lose viewers because of that, and I'm sure I will, it is what it is. But yeah, I need to find a good church down here and start going. But going back off of that, I remember it was a Sparks program, Awana. I remember all that, and they gave us like little book pamphlets to study, like the alma mater, remembering like the little saying, the song. It's like, we are Sparks. I can't really remember. It's been so long, it has. And I feel bad for saying that, because it's just been years since I've been to church. And I'd like to start going again. Like I said, I want to find a good church down here and see about getting back into it. Anyways, we are back on Main Street. Well, I guess like we technically been on I believe that's all Main Street as well, I'm pretty sure. But we are back where all the lights are, heading back to the car. Want to go down a little more, show you guys. I think there's 2 or 3 more displays I want to show you guys that I think are pretty neat, and they're on this road, so we'll go see them and then we'll wrap up the video. So yeah, the displays, the Jack in the Box display that I want to show you guys is pretty much set up like that. This one is a boy, like on Christmas Story. He has his tongue stuck to a pole. That is funny. You can see it a little better because this tree's in the background. See it a little better like that. That is funny. But yeah, the Jack in the Box lighting display is pretty much set up like that, but it's a Jack jumping out of the box. I think it's pretty cool. That is funny. Obviously, that is a take on A Christmas Story. And now that I think about it, it's pretty much a sin, but I have not watched A Christmas Story this year yet. Have not done it. I know growing up, I used to watch it on, I think it was TBS. You used to be able to watch it. They would loop it 24 hours. 24 hours they would loop it. And that's all they would have on for 24 hours. I remember growing up and, having it on, watching it. 24 hours looped. Nothing but that one. I believe it was TBS. Pretty sure. I just remember that growing up. Reminded me of that because that's obviously what that is portraying. I can't remember his name in the movie. It's Ralphie's friend. He goes, "I triple dog dare you." And then a triple dog dare, I mean, he kind of had to do it. Was it, I can't think of his name. I can't think of it offhand. But yeah, I definitely need to watch that. Hey, it's Christmas. Officially Christmas now, so it's not too late to watch it. Man, I can't remember. Remember Scut Farkas and his little sidekick got pushed in. He has a little newsboy cap, paperboy hat, newsboy cap. But yeah, definitely need to watch that. So I do want to note that I'm almost to the car, and I'm going to go show you those interactive. I know one of them's like an interactive light, like the tongue on the pole back there, similar to that. That's a Jack in the Box, and there's like 2 more, I think, of other than that. Anyways, I just want to let you guys know that I already did my outro. I did that at the Town Center Park. So you're gonna see those like clips end whenever we get to those. Then it's going to be doing my outro back at the tree park, Town Center Park. I already filmed that. We're not going to go back to it. I just wanted to pre-film that so that we would get that out of the way. But it's almost 1 a.m. It's 12:45 a.m. Almost 1 a.m. But I wanted to make sure I got this video out. I've been pushing it. I've been pushing it off. Not that I didn't want to do it, just, I don't know, I just never really got around to do it. And I thought, well, I'll do it on Christmas Eve and then let it roll into Christmas Day. And then I wanted to do it when there wasn't a whole lot of people out, you know, like traffic, cars. And this is pretty good timing to do it. But yeah, we are almost to the car. It's like a block or 2 down. Here's a little bit of history. Kentucky state plaque. The Battle of London. 500 CSA cavalry led by Colonel J.S. Scott attacked 200 USA troops and 98 convalescents under Colonel L.C. Hawke here August 17, 1862. Killed 13, wounded 17, captured 111 men and 40 wagons. Wait on that car to pass. It's kind of loud. CSA lost 2 killed, 4 wounded. Hawke forced back to General George W. Morgan's main USA force at Cumberland Gap. Cut off from supplies, Morgan began his retreat to Ohio 30 days later. Let's see if there's anything different on the back. Sometimes there is. I know Ohio ones, sometimes there'd be things different on the back. And this appears to be the same. So, yeah, a little bit of history for you guys. Bet you wasn't expecting that one. Kentucky has a lot of history, I will say that, and I love that. A lot of history. And here is our town Main Street clock tower. The Scoville firm. It is 12:48 on my phone. And that clock appears to be wrong. So that is why I did not decide to use the clock for when the clock would strike 12, because it's an hour slow. It didn't get changed on daylight savings, it looked like. Poor boys, they're playing Alan Jackson in there. Hopefully that doesn't get picked up by YouTube. We briefly passed, but they are jamming. They're closed, but they are jamming Alan Jackson Chattahoochee. Fun fact, I'm actually named after Alan Jackson. Spelled the right way, A-L-A-N. I have a brother, his middle name's Alan, but it's spelled wrong. It's A-L-L-E-N. Mine spelled the right way, A-L-A-N. My middle name is J-A-Y. They didn't want to go with Jackson, I guess, my parents. So they went with J. They went J-A-Y. Alan J. Ritchie. So yeah, I was named after Alan Jackson. Something I'm actually pretty proud of, because I love Alan Jackson. So just made me think of it, you know, hearing that. That's funny. Kentucky bar closed, but jamming Alan Jackson Chattahoochee. Man, I love London. Love Kentucky. Anyways, the car is down there. We're going to head down there and see those displays and wrap up the video. Have some stairs here we can walk down. Also, another thing that I think is pretty cool is this mural where people can come up and stand in front of the butterfly. It's actually one of the first things I noticed when we moved down here. We came to the trick or treat. I didn't film that, but we came down here and I got Presley's picture taken with the butterfly. I thought that was pretty cool how they had that down here. But yeah, like I said, let's head down a couple miles down toward Papa John's and show those other displays. So there's the baby Jesus display. We come down a little bit more, like I said, not too much farther. Looks like we have Santa with a horse, reindeer. Up here on the left, we have a train. Now, I don't know if I can actually park there, but here we have the pretty cool Jack-in-the-Box I want to show you guys. I think it's pretty cool. Definitely pretty cool. Now, down there, I may be able to park and show you guys some of the ones that we did pass. But here's the Jack-in-the-Box. This one really caught my eye. Traveling down here, you know, different days, different nights, because you can faintly see it during the day. But I thought this one was pretty cool. Little Jack jumping out of the box. Really, really cool. So let's go try and see if I can find any parking beside any of them other ones. So like I said, this one, the Jack-in-the-Box, pretty convenient little parking, little area right beside it. Just a coincidence. So we'll see if I can find any parking to show you guys some other ones. Something that I just noticed is you can see the display on both sides. So this side, you see it jumping out this way, as if he's jumping out. And then if you go around, you can also see it as if he's jumping out this way. That is really cool how the graphic is being shown on both sides. So you're seeing it from this way, traveling, I don't know what direction this is. And then if you're traveling from this way going that way, you can see the exact illusion that he's jumping out of the boat. That is really cool. I just noticed that right as I was getting ready to jump in the van and head back that way to see if I could find any parking along them other ones. That is really cool. Wow. So this one that we passed also has like a parking little beside it as well. I think it's just a coincidence that there's parking, and I may not even be able to park there. But I just want to show you guys faintly this. It's up on a hill. You can't really tell that well, but it's definitely up on a little hill. And there's a bear on a caboose, like a train. Really, really cool. Man, that is awesome. So I want to stop and show you guys that. The little wheels appear to be moving with a little illusion of blinking and flashing. You can have the smoke coming out of the stack. Really, really cool. Now Main Street is down that way probably, if I had to guess, maybe a mile and a half. Probably like a mile or so down the road. So I was not going to walk all the way out in the middle of nowhere down here. And then have to walk all the way back. We're still in like 30, 32, 33 degree weather tonight. I want to show you guys that because that's pretty cool, in my opinion. Well, I figured we would show the last, I guess technically the first one that we saw coming down this road. This one here. This is a funeral home. I'm just parked in the parking lot. And this one appears to be a horse. Pull or a rein. It looks like just a regular horse. Pulling a sleigh. Not with Santa, it doesn't appear. A presents. A little display, but a very nice one. Yeah, definitely what it appears to be, a sleigh without Santa, with presents, but without Santa Claus. Just pulling along the extra toys, helping Santa out. So yeah, that's the last display that I'm going to show, but like I said, I pre-filmed my outro already at Town Center Park. So I'm going to go ahead and get ready to premiere that to end off the video. Something that I was thinking about as I was looking at these is Barbourville, Kentucky, about 40 minutes or so from me. They have a very nice Christmas light display throughout their town. Now, I've only been to Barbourville one time since we lived here. I plan to visit more. I've only been there one time, but from what I saw, now I was there during daylight hours, their Christmas displays, now I didn't walk through Main Street or anything, so I don't know about that. Scattered throughout the town of Barbourville, Kentucky, they have the 12 Days of Christmas. And it portrays, 12 Days of Christmas, it portrays a song. And for each day it has said thing. So, on the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me, and it has the story portrayed throughout Barbourville. So it's pretty cool. I did not do a video on that. I don't know where all the days are, but I know they are throughout the town. So it's pretty cool. So they have, 2 turtle doves. So one of the displays in a section of the town is 2 turtle doves. And then the third, it's pretty cool. So yeah, that's worth checking out as well. Like I said, I didn't do a video on it, and I don't plan on it. I would just have to go around the whole town, and if I lived there, I would just have to, run around the whole town and try to find it and this and that. But I thought that was pretty unique how Barbourville is doing that. So now, let's cue the outro. Well, that's pretty much going to wrap up tonight's video. There's a cat. Hello, cat. Lonesome, lonesome cat. Have a very Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year. Alright, well, that's pretty much going to wrap up tonight's video. I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas and a very good New Year. I don't know if I want to upload again before the New Year. I might, because they're doing a big shebang down here at the Town Center Park right here. They're doing a big New Year's Eve get-together. I don't know if I'll be there to film, because there's probably going to be a lot of copyrighted music, and I cannot have that in my channel at all. Who knows though, we'll see. But that's going to wrap up tonight's video. If you guys haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. There's a lot of you that are not subscribed. You guys view the channel, you give the video a thumbs up, but you're not subscribed. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. It helps out a lot. Hit that bell beside the subscribe button. That'll just let you know whenever I post videos just like this one. And keep giving the videos thumbs up, because that really helps as well. So yeah, that wraps up tonight's video. Hope you have a very Merry Christmas. Hug your loved ones. Have a great time. Be thankful for everything. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.